Hey air signs, welcome to Queen Airbender Tarot. Today we're going to do your general reading for the week of February 18th through the 24th. Keep in mind these are general readings. They cannot possibly apply to every single person watching, but if you would like a personal reading, the link is always in the description box below. In case you're new to the channel, welcome, and in case you're returning, thank you for joining me again today. As always, I want to let you guys know I'm an intuitive reader. I read the traditional sense of the card, but more than anything, I'm going to give you guys the energies that I pick up intuitively. I charge both of my decks with crystal organite pucks. In doing so, it charges, balances, and aligns the energy for our reading today. I also charge both decks on top of your own personalized astrological cards. So again, this reading is for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals. And I hope everyone is doing well. When I was meditating over you guys' energy, I heard the song Please Don't Go by Boyz II Men. Again, the name of the song is Please Don't Go by Boyz II Men. If you don't know the song, go ahead and put in your search and listen to it because I definitely know this is going to tie into your energy today. Okay, when I was meditating and I heard that song, I seen the visual of like a tug of war, like two people pulling, like a tug of war. Like one person is trying to overpower the other person to see why they should give them another chance. Is basically what I'm picking up for that. Now keep in mind Mercury retrograde started yesterday and it will be with us until March 10th. So keep in mind in between that time period, and it may have even been a little bit before that because there is a shadow period. A lot of you guys were experiencing look at that. You will experience people from your past, situations from your past resurfacing. And I feel like when I just said this tug of war and somebody trying to convince you to see things their way, okay, you have the Seven of Swords. So even though it's in reverse, for that to show up at the bottom of the deck, it lets me know at one point it was upright, and this person you were dealing with somebody who was possibly very manipulative. This is a air sign card, swords, okay? So it could have been your energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It doesn't have to be. I'm just putting it out there because a lot of people like to hear the signs. But I'm going to tell you right now, this person in the past was sneaky. And I feel like there was a lot of deception. Because if you just listen to every detail, don't just listen to tarot, listen to the actual details, things that's in between what's being said, because it's going to resonate with you more. The song that I heard was Please Don't Go. And I really pick up a strong energy of somebody kind of almost cowering and begging for somebody to stick around because they were conniving in the past, I feel like, okay? As we part the deck so that we could shuffle, you have the Knight of Cups. Okay, so first of all, the Knights and the Pages, I always have to say this, are messengers. So you could have been dealing with a water sign because this is a Cups card, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual. But more than anything, especially next to this Mercury retrograde is in a sign of Pisces. So you could have found out about some lies during this time. During this time period, you may hear about some lies that a partner or ex-partner was telling. But what I'm picking up so strongly is that somebody wants to come back and they want to apologize, and they're going to come in galloping in on their horse. Okay, you have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, which is giving me an energy that I strongly feel like you may be in your mind about whether or not you should take this person back. I'm going to turn it upright so you can see the imagery, because you see he's looking at one pentacle is hiding another one, like almost like he's weighing his options like a scale. And he has his eyes set on one pentacle specifically, and you see how this one pentacle has this glow to it that the other doesn't have. It's like you're trying to weigh the options. It came up in reverse, which is kind of letting me know that, you've made your decision about this situation, about this person. I feel like some of you guys are really dealing with a water sign. Either that or, like I said, we are having a retrograde in the watery energy. Look at that. In fact, this card keeps popping up. I know that this will be the last shuffle because this card, even after I've shuffled twice already, is still showing up, okay? But we're getting different cards on this side. So I know that you guys are most definitely dealing with a water sign or somebody with strong water sign placements. Again, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individual. And this person broke your heart. We had the Seven of Swords, and now we have the Three of Swords, okay? This person most definitely broke your heart. The Swords card, this is your energy. I don't feel like this was your doing. I feel like more than anything, this person broke your heart because it's coming up, right? And then if you look at the cards, this Knight of Cups is galloping in a direction of this Three of Swords. So like I said, somebody's going to try to come back and try to apologize. You see how he has this cup extended up high? somebody's going to try to come through and apologize, and they're going to try to seem like a knight in shining armor, and you're not going to go for it. Because now you got a Three of Swords in reverse, which is letting me know that you're healing right now, and you're trying to come out of whatever it was this person put you through, okay? So we're going to do 2 cards. One is going to be a general energy, and the second is going to be a possible outcome. And then we'll do a clarifier for both from a separate deck. Okay, we had a card flip up. What do we have? The Chariot. Okay, so the Chariot upright. Now, first of all, again, I'm going to say the Chariot in tarot is Cancer. So, again, I'm going to say some of you guys are dealing with a water sign, maybe possibly has a predominant Cancer placement. But outside of that, this is you moving forward. Like I said, you're coming out of that 3 of Swords. And that's why I came up in reverse that final time that we seen it. Okay, nothing flipped up. You guys are moving forward. But what I want you to pay attention to is look how this woman in the Chariot is looking over to the side as if she's kind of curious about something. You may be curious about this offer. If you're not dealing with somebody who has, Cancer or water sign placements, this could be you moving forward. But then you're almost like you're kind of entertaining this person's offer. Let's see what we get for your possible outcome. But this Chariot is absolutely positive because you're moving, like I said, you're moving away from that heartbreak. Whatever it was that caused heartbreak, you're moving away from it. And you're moving into something more positive, and I can feel that most definitely. Let's get a clarifier. Okay. And we have the Temperance, but it came up in reverse. So with the Temperance in reverse, I feel like most definitely you try to be patient with this situation with this person. And you were trying to heal. And it's in reverse. I'm going to show you how it looks on the table. You see how as it would lay on the table, she's looking in one direction away from the Temperance card. Like I said, you no longer have patience for the situation with this person. It's ran its course. And as I say ran its course, I'm thinking about, look at it, how the Chariot is running you into a different direction, how the water is running into different cups. You see what I'm saying? This situation has ran its course with you and this person. I know that. Let's get a clarifier at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, it's ran its course. You have the 5 of Pentacles. Somebody feeling like they were left out in the cold, abandoned, and that's probably why you had that 3 of Swords. Because you feel like this person abandoned you, left you out in the cold. But as I said, this person is coming back, trying to chase up behind you. Because look at that. I say this all the time with this specific card. He has crutches, but still has the ability to take off running. Look how that leg's up in the air, and he's running behind this person. You and this individual have been through a lot together. This person could have earth sign placements towards Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Doesn't have to be. I'm just tossing the signs out there. But this person is now wanting to chase up and behind you. But you guys have been through so much together. Look at the clothing. Worn, torn, tattered. You guys have been through quite a bit together. And you're over it. And that's why we have this Temperance in reverse. And look at that. We had the 3 of Swords. We went to 3 to the 4 now. I'm going to hold it up so you guys can see the imagery. I always show you guys this when I see this card because you got 1, 2, 3 swords right over this heart chakra. And then you have 1 sword up under the person who's contemplating. And look at him praying. And it almost looks like he's in church. You see how you see the stained glass window. Doesn't have to be the case. But what I'm saying is somebody really had to take a spiritual reprieve after this breakup, after this heartbreak. Because this is literally hanging right over the heart chakra. But again, this came in reverse. I feel like you went through a time of contemplation and now you're building yourself back up. Again, this is an air sign reading. So this is your energy. You're building yourself back up. Right? And you still got some more fight in you because there's 1 more sword right up under you. And if you notice, you see how this is gold? This energy is gold. This person laying here is gold. This sword is in this gold area. It's like you're coming into yourself. You're coming into alignment. Okay? And that's why you have the Chariot up, right? You're coming into alignment. You got tired of the same old thing. You definitely were tired of that. And I feel like this person is coming in, and I do honestly feel like you are going to talk to this individual. You're going to hear them out. I feel like, let's see what action you're going to take. We're going to get 1 card to clarify the Chariot and then 1 card to clarify the Temperance. I have to make this known for everybody. Make sure you are being mindful about your communication also. Let me say this before I get into this card. Be mindful about your communication also, because I just got a message just now about text messages. Be mindful about who you're sending messages to and what you're putting in messages. Also be mindful about what you're putting on social media. Once it's out there, it's out there. Screenshots, things of that nature, be mindful. That's the message that I just got for you guys, okay? You have the King of Wands in reverse, clarifying the Chariot. For some of you guys, this could be a fire sign, Leo, Sag, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual. Could definitely be fire sign because Temperance is Sagittarius, okay? And then now you have the King of Wands. So some of you guys could definitely be dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Sag, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Look at that. More fire sign energy at the bottom of the deck. The Five of Wands, bickering, arguing, but it's in reverse, okay? So let's see, what is the clarifying card for the Temperance in reverse? Look at this. These cards don't... Let's see. So I pretty much feel like I know what's going to come out energetically. Tower. I'm getting two messages, okay? First message I'm getting specifically, especially with the Temperance in reverse, this lack of patience, this saying, you know what, I can't wait any longer to deal with this. And then being clarified by the Tower card. If you and this person were living together, you guys may have parted and separated ways, right? Because you see how Temperance, her back is even facing the Tower. Like, I'm done with this. I'm over this. I'm moving on from this. And in certain decks, like, for instance, with this deck, okay, these are two different decks, two different clarifiers, right? With this specific deck, the Tower card, there's only one person falling out of it. With this deck, you have two people falling out of this Tower, which means both people were very strongly affected by this breakup. You didn't have to live with this person, but I feel strongly like there was some type of breakup and both parties was affected. Usually, sometimes it's more one person than the other, but both people were very, very much affected by this. And I want to tap back into when I seen earlier that Four of Swords, right? If you want to go back in the video, and I mentioned the gold, like how the body on the bed was gold and the sword was gold. If you look at the roof of this tower, it's like is a gold crown. And I said earlier, I feel like you guys are definitely coming into your own. I feel like since this breakup, since you decided that you're going to walk away from this situation, you have decided to ground yourself and you are more aligned with who you are. And that's why you are able to move forward, right? Also, what I want you to notice is, like I said, there's a crown here that's on top of the house. I don't know if you can see this, but she's wearing a crown, a gold crown. I feel like this breakup helped you move forward and it catapulted you forward into a situation where you can now see things differently. And that's one aspect of it. The other aspect of it, well, both of these being the clarifiers, right? Do you see how the Tower card and you see how the King of Wands is looking in the direction of the Tower? I feel like, I really strongly feel now that this is a fire sign that some of you guys are dealing with. You see how you see the fire and sparks? And then there's fire more so on one person's side, like literally right on this person. I feel like there's a fire sign who's involved. Leo, Sag, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Because you already have the Temperance card, the Sag. Then you have the King of Wands, Sag. I'm picking up predominantly Leo. You got the lions here, predominantly Leo. And do you see how interesting this is? Look how the lions look like they're kind of falling. And then look at this energy here. How you have them falling out of this castle or tower. I feel like you guys are strongly dealing with a fire sign energy, most definitely. This was a harsh one. Yeah, this was a harsh one. I feel like also with this Temperance card, you waited a long time to deal with this person. And I feel like this person did not offer you what you wanted. Because keep in mind, this King of Wands did come up in reverse. Okay? Both of the fire sign cards came up in reverse. That's letting me know that this person was not offering you what it is that you wanted. And he had the ability, he or she had the ability to, because they are the king. They came up in reverse. Now, I'm going to tell you, I said I've seen two different variations for this also. Again, because these are the clarifiers. I feel strongly like this person may have been in another situation possibly. And now they're no longer in this situation. They may have been put out of their home. Or they may have had to leave something that was not built on a solid foundation in the first place. And I say that because, again, if you look at this Chariot, this person is looking in the opposite direction. They're not facing us. even with this card, she's not facing us. She's looking at this fire. But then if you look at it, you have water here and then you have fire here. You have two Sphinx. One looks, they look completely different, which is giving me the energy that this person may have had multiple options. That's what I'm just picking up intuitively. This person may have had multiple options and they were playing the field and got caught up in it. That's what I'm picking up for you guys. But in the end, it's looking very much like this person is going to try to come back to you. But with the Tower being the final outcome, it may be a little too late for that situation. Only you would know how that, ties in for you, because either way it goes, your general energy is a Chariot and it's upright. So whether you move on with this person or not, that will definitely be your own personal doing. And I want you guys to pay attention to the fact that you have 4 cards on the table and 3 of them are major arcana. 3 out of 4 cards are major arcana. These are major changes in your life orchestrated by the universe. And so if you are heartbroken, because we did see that 3 of Swords about this breakup, the universe is replacing it with something new, and they're shooting you. They're sending you right in a direction. You don't have to look for anything. The universe is sending you right in the direction of wherever it is that you need to be. They're going to beeline you straight into wherever it is that you need to be, because they're making sure you're protected. You're definitely protected. Divinely protected with this situation. And the universe even gave you a nudge and told you, you know what, enough of this. It's time for you to be done with this back and forth. Because look at the cups, water going from one cup to another. It was back and forth with this person. And that's why you have the Tower, because the universe is like, you know what, if you're going to hang on to it, we have to step in. And everybody's going to be shook up in the situation. Okay? So that's what I'm picking up for you guys. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals. So as always, I'm going to ask that you continue to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, take care. Bye.